Welcome to our channel. Michelle Trachtenberg to Emily Blunt. Stars who lost iconic roles because they said yes to others. In Hollywood, the improv rule is simple: never say no. But when it comes to iconic roles, sometimes saying yes to one thing means losing out on another. You know, like when you're locked into one film and miss out on that other golden opportunity. It's not always about a bad decision. Sometimes it's just about timing. Honestly, picture it. You're all set to play the hero, but a pesky scheduling conflict with a previous project keeps you from donning that cape. And while other actors swoop in and become legends, you're left wondering what could have been. These stars found themselves trapped in other roles, missing out on iconic gigs that could have changed their careers. What could have happened if they'd had a free schedule? Charlie Hunnam lost 50 Shades of Grey. Charlie Hunnam was on a roll playing the rebellious Jax Teller in Sons of Anarchy. So when 50 Shades of Grey came calling for Christian Grey's role, it seemed like the perfect fit for his next big role. Fans were ready for the motorcycle bad boy to step into the world of Christian Grey's high-end fantasies. But alas, the universe had other plans. Hunnam was knee-deep in the final season of Sons of Anarchy and just couldn't break free in time for the 50 Shades whirlwind. Oh, what could have been? Matt Damon lost Avatar. Matt Damon was offered the role of Jake Sully in Avatar, but unfortunately he had to pass on it. At the time, Damon was fully immersed in the production of The Bourne Ultimatum, the third film in the Bourne franchise. Although Damon was eager to work with James Cameron, he couldn't commit to Avatar due to scheduling conflicts. In hindsight, the Avatar sequels might have looked very different with Damon in the lead role. Leonardo DiCaprio lost American Psycho. If Leonardo DiCaprio had nabbed every role he was considered for, we might be watching him as Bruce Wayne in The Dark Knight. But fate had other plans when both DiCaprio and Christian Bale were up for the role of Patrick Bateman in American Psycho. Bale initially won the role, but the studio wanted DiCaprio. However, when production paused, DiCaprio took on the beach. By the time American Psycho resumed, DiCaprio was stuck, leaving Bale to step into the iconic role. Tim Roth lost Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Tim Roth's career boasts many standout roles, but his turn as General Thade in Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes wasn't one for the highlight reel. However, Roth's most intriguing, what could have been moment came when he was cast as Severus Snape in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. With a massive scheduling conflict on his hands, Roth chose to stick with the simian world of Planet of the Apes over the magical realm, ultimately paving the way for Alan Rickman to take on the iconic role of Snape, a casting decision that fans still celebrate today.